Okay, guys, fixing to start. Wouldn't you know that everything happens when you're trying to do something? So if you hear any noise in the background, just the laundry going. So let me get some music up. Maybe we can have some background music. Should have had this ready, but I had to charge my phone. So let me see.
It's everything you wish for. Your site traffic is skyrocketing.
Oh gosh. Why is it so hard to find music? Okay. Well, let's see. Let me make sure that I'm live. My internet connection hasn't been so well lately. Oh, God. Okay. Okay, good. So we're live. Okay. So let's get started. This live is going to be all signs. And I want to do general. I forgot my signs. Just one second. Hope you can hear me okay. Okay, so we're going to be starting with Aries. Let's see if you can see that. Actually, I want to put this a little bit. Actually, I think I'll put it over here. Can you see that? Okay. be a general reading. So for next week, what you can expect. So let's get started. Okay, Aries, what can you expect? It's going to be for the 14th through the 20th. What can Aries expect? Well, these are going to be a little short so I can get everybody. Hopefully this will just take me an hour and then we can chat if there's anybody that wants to chat about whatever's going on. So let's see, Aries. What can Aries expect? August the 14th through the 20th. Okay. Got the Five of Cups, Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords. Under the deck we have the Hierophant. Okay, we got 2 court cards here. Since you're a fire sign, this is these two are not you. Could be dealing with an air sign or an earth sign. And there's some type of sadness or grief. A lot of regret. Now, what is the deal? I just drank water before this. We had a storm roll in. And I had to go out and the wind was blowing all the dirt everywhere. So it aggravated my allergies. I haven't had allergies in a while. Who knows what was in the dirt, right? Okay, I think I'm okay. Okay, let's continue. Okay, so now this regret, you'll know if it's you, but regardless, it has to do with these 2 people, male or female. This could be, for those of you that are in a relationship, this could be about finances. Could be some arguing going on. Maybe not agreeing on something, so let's clarify so we can get some more information. Why the Five of Cups? Why the Five of Cups? Six of Wands and the Ace of Cups. Maybe somebody was trying to show off. Because I see, maybe show off in front of somebody is what I'm getting. Tell me more about the Queen of Pentacles. For what Aries can expect. next week. Who is this Queen of Pentacles? Strength and the Seven of Swords. So somebody's hiding something. Under the deck we have the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. You have Queen of Swords here. If this is a person, this is somebody who's very chaotic. The Knight of Wands can be sometimes someone that's not sure what they want. And with the Strength card here, somebody holding back, so maybe not revealing what they're thinking or feeling. If this isn't about love, it's having to do with someone that manages your finances, or someone you work with. Tell me about the Queen of Swords. Who is this? What is going on? The Chariot and the Two of Cups. Someone's wanting to leave to start something new. Like I said, this, whether it's love, career, this is someone that you know. If it involves your money, I would double check all your accounts, anybody that handles your money, whether it's personal or through business. And if it's somebody close to you that you trust, I would just look into it more detailed. Because this Queen of Swords looks like, and it's not just one person, it's two people that are involved here that are not you. So this could be, now I have to say it if I see it. So if you're in a relationship and there's cheating going on, this could be someone making plans to exit the relationship and to be with somebody else. That's just for a small portion of you. But like I said, with the Hierophant, this is something you can't see right now. And it's about investing in something that's, yes, could be another relationship, marriage even, or just something that could be even a contract. But whether it's financial or emotional investment, this is what's going on. This is what you're going to have to deal with in the near future. Now, I'm going to give you an oracle card just for some advice. What should Aries do when they are confronted with this situation next week? Just one card. Excuse me. It says, never jam today. Promises that never come to be. Empty words, not living in the now. So maybe someone is promising you things that they can't deliver on. And we can read a little bit of this. Never jam today is just, this is talking about promises. Because, I mean, we can give people the benefit of the doubt, but when it ends up being a pattern, that's when we really have to take a look at the relationship between you and this person. It says, words are plentiful, but deeds are few, thinking that the past and the future are better than the present. being attracted by promises of good times and abundance that may never be kept, boasting of plenty but never enjoying it in the moment, manipulation and withholding. Demand results in the present and work towards satisfying your desires yourself. Don't buy what they are selling. So listen to the person that's making you some rather wonderful promises and boasting about how much they can offer, but when will they deliver? Are they always talking about the past and planning for a wonderful future, but struggling in the present? If so, it's best to not have no desire for promises which will never be fulfilled. So that's your advice, Aries. So let's move on to the next sign. So we have, these are not in order. Sorry about that. Maybe it was a sign. We'll just go whatever order they're in. We'll do Leo. Okay. I think it's better anyways. All the tarot readers go from Aries down to Pisces. And it's Leo season, right? So Leo wants to be heard. Okay. Okay, Leo. What can you expect next week? Let's see. Leo. What can you expect? Let me just make sure that the sound is okay, like in here. Hello, 1 2. Hello, 1 2. Okay, just want to be sure. I don't want to go through all these zodiac signs and you can't hear me. Okay, great. Okay, let's continue with Leo. What can you expect next week? August the 14th through the 20th. Just trying to get these done in a timely fashion. Okay, Leo, we have the moon, Pisces, 3 of Swords, oh no, and the Death card. Wow. Under the deck, or what you don't see coming, it's the Emperor. You can see that. I like these cards because they're pretty simple. And you have the High Priestess under there. It helps me to get messages better intuitively. So let's see. The Moon, 3 of Swords, and the Death card. Obviously with the Moon here is something that you don't see and you won't see coming. With the 3 of Swords, could be a third party if you're in a relationship, but it doesn't have to be a person. It could be, you know, work, family, finances, just something that's interfering in your situation. And the Death card, this is about a paradigm shift. In other words, you're changing beliefs. Something's going to happen that's going to change the way you see things. Maybe it's this situation coming up next week. I don't see any court cards, so this may just be a personal situation. And with this 3 of Swords, it's going to be tough for you. But I don't see it lasting, because with this Death card, I mean, it's up to you. Yes, it's going to be hard, but as long as you don't resist, is what I'm hearing. Don't resist whatever situation it is. Just accept it for what it is and focus on what you can do to remedy the situation. Just remember to feel what you're feeling and let yourself feel it. Sometimes we are too hard on ourselves. And you can't be with this death card in the mix, because the situation's going to be hard enough without you making it even harder. Yeah, this is all about control, trying to control your surroundings and stuff. The only thing you control is the only thing that you can control is yourself, so you can't control everything outside of us. So let's get some more details. Leo. And I'm a Leo rising, so these readings are for Leos. This could be for sun signs or rising signs. If you don't know your rising sign, there's a link in the description so you can find out. Tell me about the moon. What is this for Leo? For what they can expect next week. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Eight of Wands. Wow, this is a huge change. Now, this could be finances, of course, but if your luck has not been, maybe you think you've had bad luck for a while, that's fixing to change. But you're going to have to go through this dark night of the soul, I'm hearing, so that you can get to the other side. Wow. Yeah, we have the death card under that. Wow, yeah. So you're going to have to, things are probably going to go pretty fast. You're not going to, you may be not able to get your bearings, but like I said before, you have to feel what you need to feel and focus on what you can control. What is this Three of Swords? What else can you tell me about this Three of Swords for Leo? It's about you making a decision. There's something you're going to have to decide on. Four of Wands, this could be about your family, home situation, possibly moving. You have the Eight of Cups. Yeah, you're having to leave something behind, whether that's physical or just something that, some type of belief you've had. You have the Five of Swords under the deck. Yeah, I'm hearing this is a losing battle, so you're just gonna have to let it go. That's what I'm hearing. Now you're gonna know what this means, because it's gonna be different for all of you. Okay, that's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at the Death card. Tell me about the Death card. These are two major arcana in your reading, so like I said, it's a big change. Knight of Wands, Two of Wands. There's the decision. Before you can make plans of what direction to go, you have to decide what you want and where that's going to take you. Where is the best place for you? You may have been procrastinating about making this decision. Under the Two of Wands is the Five of Swords again. Where is it that you can be successful? When we get pushback, that tells us it's not a normal thing. Yes, sometimes we can get pushback on things, but when it gets to be too hard and you're having to work overboard for something, I understand things that are worth it take a lot of work, but you have to ask yourself, are you, it's like banging your head against the wall or doing something over and over the same way and expecting the different results. So that's how I mean about taking a look at it, taking a look at the things that, when it comes to your success and what you want. And let's get an oracle card. Let's get some advice for Leo, according to this reading, for what they have to deal with next week. What is your best advice for Leo? One card, please. We have 43, manage to be glad, create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So like I was saying before, you're going to have to make a decision because things can't stay the same. You're going to be faced with it. It's something that you cannot procrastinate from anymore. And if you want to be happy, it's time to take that action. And that was your reading, Leo. Okay, Leo, if you come across this reading, I'm doing a lot of videos for Leo season, so you can check out the other videos. Okay, who's next? Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius. My daughter's a Sagittarius. Okay, what's coming up for Sagittarius next week? Important messages for Sagittarius. Will you be celebrating something? I see something about celebrating. Whoa! Can't have all those. Sagittarius. Wow. Well, this one wants to come out, so we're gonna... King of Swords. Could be dealing with an air sign. Aquarius. And we have the Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands, I think it was either the Ten of Wands or Ten of Swords that fell out that I saw before. And we have the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries as well. We have two court cards here. Under the deck, you have the King of Cups. There's a lot of court cards. Could be dealing with the water sign. And Justice under that. Could be something legal. Could be real estate. Could be marriage. It's different for all of you. But I see someone that holds in their emotions. If you're dealing with a person, this is somebody that's likes to stay in control. This can sometimes be an overbearing energy for someone to be around, so especially with the King of Swords as well. And the Ten of Wands is a big, huge burden. I don't know if this is on you or this is their energy, but someone that's working a lot, they're just I used to see a heavy burden. Let's get some more details though. Tell me more. What does Sagittarius need to know about this? situation next week. Tell me about the King of Swords. Who's confused? See confusion. Tell me about the King of Swords. Queen of Wands. And the Six of Cups. I don't know if you can see that. Let me move this over a little bit. I didn't notice that. You couldn't see that. Okay, so we have the Queen of Wands and the Six of Cups. Someone's thinking about a past. Could be their childhood, someone they knew in the past. This could be you or them. This King of Swords. See the King of Cups again. What is this? Let me get some more information. Tell me about the Ten of Wands. How does this all connect? Tell me about the Ten of Wands for Sagittarius. For what they can expect. Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. I think I need another one. Page of Swords. The Fool under the deck. Yeah, someone is juggling a lot. Could be two people, just two things they're having to balance. For those of you that are in the new relationship, someone's finding it very hard to balance things. Whether that's family and career, your relationship and their job, I don't know. This is something that they're, I mean, you may not even know this person. That's what I'm getting. But I'm hearing for some of you, if you started a new job, this is someone that you met there. Let's see. Let's get some more information. Tell me about this Emperor. How does the Emperor fit into this? Tell me about the Emperor. Could be dealing with an Aries. That's what I'm getting. Ten of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. Is this someone that's married? Because that Ten of Pentacles and Six of Pentacles, it's having to do with family. Someone is not someone is giving too much and the other person is not giving enough. So there's an imbalance here. I also see some manipulation here, so if you're dealing with another fire sign, somebody that's controlling, you'll know who I'm talking about. This is someone that's I say over controlling because they just have to control every situation, and they give very little because they want to keep their power. They see that as holding on to their power because they don't give equally. And that's kind of toxic thinking, and but that's what I'm seeing. whether that's you or someone that you're dealing with next week. So let's get an advice card for Sagittarius. So what they can expect. What is their advice for dealing with this situation next week? Important advice for Sagittarius. It's the same card. I guess this is a what do you call it? I can't think of the word. Manage to be glad. Create your own happiness regardless of conditions. So regardless of this person that you're dealing with or you're going to be dealing with in the coming weeks, make sure you take a very close look. Read between the lines, I'm hearing, and think before you do anything. When it's usually someone's actions, it's not what they say, but how they say it or what they do, their actions. So that's what I'm hearing for you, Sagittarius. So just ask questions and do all the investigating you need to before making your final decision on this situation. And that's your reading, Sagittarius. And a lot of people think that these readings can sometimes be general, which these are very general, so that, I mean, there's different messages for all of you. But if you want a private reading, there's a link in my description. And I do tarot readings, I do spiritual counseling as well. I am an ordained minister, so there are no legal issues there. I am an ordained minister. And also just overall health, if you need help with that. My links are in there in the description. So let's see. Who's next? Taurus. Okay, Taurus, what can you expect? What can you expect, Taurus? Next week, August 14th through the 20th. Important messages for Taurus, please. This one wants to come out. It's the Emperor. A theme, that's the word I was looking for. A running theme. Control issues for some reason. Tell me what important messages for Taurus for what they can expect next week. And we have the Two of Pentacles and the Ace of Wands. Okay, well, that's a good sign. Under the deck, we have the Moon. So something's being hidden here. You're going to have to do some soul searching, I'm hearing, during this time. Let's take a look. We have the Emperor, could be dealing with a fire sign or Aries. Two of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. There's more fire here. Just weighing out your options. Weighing out your options. Or either financial or emotional. There's something that you're having to act upon because you're being offered something. This has to do with if you're a business owner, or if you're not, this is a boss giving you something. Maybe your career is going to be taking off soon, because this is, to me, this is an option for you. Like, you're being, which is looks like a good offer. That's what I'm hearing. But it's still up to you whether to take it or not. I mean, along with offers come responsibilities, extra responsibilities, right? So you're gonna have to outweigh those pros and cons, I'm hearing. Okay, let's get some details. For Taurus, and I think Jupiter is in Taurus right now. I don't know. I'm a Leo rising, so I know it's in, for me, it's in my 10th house, which is career. So if you're also a Leo rising, then this will be about career. The Emperor. Tell me more about the Emperor energy for Taurus. For what they can expect. The Queen of Cups. And the High Priestess. Yeah, I'm seeing this as a career move. I believe you already know the answer because I see you as someone that goes with how you feel, whether you believe in intuition or higher conscious thinking. You don't do what you don't want to do. You're never forced into doing something, is what I'm hearing. So if it doesn't feel right, you're not going to do it. So let's take a look at the Two of Pentacles. Tell me more about the Two of Pentacles for Taurus. Cards. The Four of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles again. Let's get another one on that. Ten of Cups. I'm hearing something about financial freedom. Is this going to give you the financial freedom that you desire? It's a decision you're going to have to make between something that you're passionate about and something that you're passionate about, or something that will maybe the other option will be a cut and pay. That's what I'm hearing. And you've invested a lot of time into something that, or career that maybe you weren't passionate about it, and this making a decision on the other option, it will make you happy, but as far as financial return, it's going to be lower than what you were making. That's what I'm hearing for some of you. So tell me more about this Ace of Wands. Tell me about the Ace of Wands for Taurus. Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups. Under the deck we have the World. I feel like even though you don't or won't know all the details, what I'm seeing is that as long as you stay true to yourself, the decision you make may not, you may get a cut and pay, but in the long run it's going to be very rewarding for you. That's what I feel, especially with the world in the bottom of the deck. That's major accomplishments. So just having to take those steps, those extra steps, is what I'm hearing you're gonna have to do to get to those rewards. So let's get some advice for Taurus. What do they need to do? What is it that will help them when they're confronted with this situation next week? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Okay, this one is messages for a rabbit, service to the animal world. Now this card, it talks about seeing the signs around you. Now, even if you're not a person that believes in symbols, and in the animal world, that's how the native indigenous people would get messages from the spirit world through the animals, through their environment. So this is talking about paying attention to your surroundings. If you have any pets, getting in tune with them, because that's how we get our messages. Maybe even subconsciously you don't know, but I'll just read a little bit from this. It says, animal communication and proximity to animals. Enjoy the company of animals. Get to know the animal behavior and symbology. You may feel more drawn to animals than humans at this time. Intuitively understand their needs. And this is about rewards of friendship and closeness and trust. So sometimes animals can teach us a lot about what it means to be human, helping each other, being civilized to one another. And through that, it'll help you make that decision. Now, this may not, you may not understand this right now, but you will. So that was your reading, Taurus. And I remember when I was first starting into tarot, and I first listened to tarot readings, and I didn't always understand the messages for my sign, but I would remember it later on, and it would just, it's funny how things happen and you just get reminded of things and it all works out. You get the answer when you're meant to hear it. So it's like a puzzle pieces coming together, but you don't always get all the puzzle pieces at once. And I feel like we're getting more spiritual than ever before. And of course that's not everybody, but if you weren't spiritual before and you are now, then you understand what I'm talking about. Okay, who's next? We have Virgo. Okay, Virgo, what can you expect next week? Virgo. August 14th through the 20th. We have the Two of Cups. Wow. Ace of Cups. The Moon. Oh. I see a lot of love here. Somebody in a relationship. Queen of Wands under the deck with 3 of Cups. Okay, Virgo, you're just having a good time, aren't you, right now? Or you will be this week. So if you've been eyeing someone, or this is for new love, someone you just started dating, maybe you've been seeing each other. With the moon here, I see like you have a lot of feelings for each other. I mean, let's get deeper and see. Tell me about the 2 of Cups. What do they need to know? What can they expect next week? Because this is just surface. So let's dig deeper. What's going on for Virgo next week? Tell me about the 2 of Cups. We have the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands. Let's do another one. 2 of Pentacles. Ooh. You have 2 people that you're seeing or dating. Maybe they want to both. You have the Knight of Cups under there. Somebody's getting romanced or wined and dined. Is this you, Virgo, or are you whining and dining somebody, trying to win somebody over? Competing is what I'm saying. Fire sign, there's an earth sign here, but mostly I'm seeing earth. So that's Capricorn. It could be another Virgo like you. Well, at least we know possible signs we're dealing with. Tell me more about this Ace of Cups. What is this? Offer of love. This could be a relationship for those that are just dating. Because with the 2 of Cups, it just means that you two feel like you're soulmates. You're on the same page. You like the same things. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. Seven of Swords. The 5 of Cups. Oh, Lord. It was going so good. The Hierophant in the bottom with the Ace of Swords. Oh, is somebody married or having another relationship? Because that's what I see here. With the Ace of Swords and the Hierophant under it, that's what you don't see underneath. 7 of Swords and the 5 of Cups. This is about deception, self-sabotage even, but mostly I'm getting regret for something that someone kept. This could be you or them. Let's find out. I want to find out. The moon. So what is it that Virgo can't see? Tell me about the moon. What's being hidden? It's a secret coming out. 6 of Swords. Knight of Swords. We have the Star under the deck with the Chariot. 10 of Swords underneath. Yeah, there's something that you're going to find out, something that's going to devastate you. I mean, the 10 of Swords is like completely, I want to say broken, but like you're going to find something out that's going to shatter your perception of someone. Maybe you thought things were going great, but with this 7 of Swords, like I said, there's something someone's keeping, something's a secret that's going to be revealed. It may be shocking for you, but don't lose hope, because with this Star, I see you getting over this. So don't lose hope. We're going to get you some advice. What's Virgo's advice as it relates to this reading for what they can expect next week? What does Virgo need to do? What's the advice for Virgo? It says keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you, Virgo. I don't know. I don't really know many Virgos, so I don't know if they have a bad temper, but this is your advice. Let me read a little bit from the book. It says, being pushed, running out of patience, feeling like the people about you are not cooperative, evasive companions, and bothersome circumstances. The need to keep your temper cool and in check. Remind yourself you will go far further when you harness your power and use it at the right time. Which is, by the way, not right now. So this is about keeping your cool. So it's okay to be angry, but when you seek the help of others, it's best not to get angry if they do things a little differently. It says, acknowledge your irritation quietly to yourself. Do not deny your response, but know it is important for you to continue to find ways to communicate with those around you. Growing angry with them would serve no purpose at all, except to make you more lost and isolated than ever. So whatever situation is coming in the next week, this is saying to control your emotions, don't let them control you. And the way you do this is by observing. If you start to feel triggered by what someone is doing, that's your... When you start to feel angry or heated about something, that's when you know that, okay, they're triggering me. This has more to do with them than me, which it does. Like everything people do has nothing to do with us. But we may be in the line of fire, and just remember that it's more about other people than it is about us. And I know it's hard, but just try to observe them and know that it's not about you. It's not a time to be angry, because usually when we lose our cool, we tend not to think straight. So that's why I think that's your advice, because you don't want to make a decision that's going to make things worse. So that's what I'm getting for you, Virgo. And let's see. I'm going to move these. Who's next? Capricorn. I think I'll just put these right here. Okay, Capricorn. Let's see. What is Capricorn's important messages? What can they expect next week, August 14th to the 20th? Monday through Sunday. I know sometimes I'm on a different, this wanted to come out, Page of Pentacles. I was gonna say I'm not usually good with dates, so next week, Monday to Sunday, whatever the dates are. I think it's 14th. I thought it was the 20th. I'm thinking maybe it's the 21st. Okay, Capricorn. What can you expect? Five of Pentacles. Oh no. Page of Cups. Well, we got two pages here. Under the deck, we have the Hierophant and the Five of Cups. Whoa. A lot of change here. you're in a relationship, you're feeling pretty down about it. Or maybe it is that some of you you're wanting to be with someone, but something happened in the past that you regret. With this Page of Pentacles, Five of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups, I feel you wanted to apologize for this. You're taking a close look at maybe your past actions, trying to learn from them, seeing that what you did in the past caused you to be, it caused you to be isolated. Now, if you're the Capricorns that tend to push people away because you're not vulnerable, you don't allow yourself to be vulnerable, this could be the reason. And finding a way, this Page of Pentacles, to learn how to be more open about your emotions and how you feel. And if you don't know how you feel, if you have trouble with your emotions, maybe this is the time to find a counselor, psychotherapist, somebody that can help you do this. Not a lot of people just automatically know how to do this. Sometimes you need to find an expert that specializes in this if you really want to have healthy relationships. And with this Page of Cups, I see that you want to. But I see a person that needs to learn more about themselves in order to have healthy relationships. So let's get a closer look. What else can you tell me about this? For Capricorn, Universe, Spirit Guides, and Angels. Page of Pentacles. What is it that they're looking at with this Page of Pentacles? Six of Cups. So your childhood, 10 of Wands, maybe you had a hard childhood. And there were things in the past, like I said, that stunted your growth in this area. With this Seven of Swords under that, maybe you didn't have parents that were emotional and knew how to have healthy relationships, and they could. So you can only you can only do what you've learned. If your environment is not a place where you can, that allows you to be yourself and have the freedom to grow and learn, then this leads to emotional issues in the future when you're an adult. And also making, connections with people. So that's what I'm getting for this. Tell me more about the Five of Pentacles. The Capricorn. What is this about? Ten of Swords. Yeah, maybe this isolation and this self I'm getting a lot of self-sabotage, a lot of negative self-talk, maybe even self-hatred for some of you. With this Ten of Swords, that's what causes this Ten of Swords. It's like a self-defeating prophecy, because when we have negative thoughts about ourselves, It's like we can never win, because it's like the whole world is against us, you know? And at the same time, we feel worthless. And this is compounded by our negative thoughts and self-talk. I was going to say, the Five of Pentacles can also be those insecurities that originate from childhood. We have the Four of Wands with family. So, yeah, it's just a compounded belief about yourself rooted in the home, childhood. We have the Seven of Swords again underneath the deck. So the only way this is going to change is for you to decide to grow. Learn that you are the one that has the power to change things. It's less about other people and your environment and more about you and doing the work that you need to do to heal yourself, to learn different, to be provided the tools. What are those tools? Who can I go to? What's the expert on this? And they can teach you how to change this about yourself. So tell me about the Page of Cups. Whoa. The World card. We have the Wheel of Fortune and the Ace of Swords. So yeah, if you do this, you will have clarity. It's like this is the answer you've been waiting for. Like this is the key to open up a different world for you. That world that has been out of reach for a long time. But this is about self-effort, self-motivation. You have to motivate yourself. And sometimes it takes, you know, I say rock bottom, but emotionally rock bottom, like you're tired of feeling a certain way, and that's when you decide to do something about it, to change it. Just learning to forgive yourself, you know, for whatever happened in the past, maybe your family or childhood, that maybe it was nobody's fault. And definitely sometimes when we're kids, we think it's our fault. We automatically blame ourselves. Maybe it's time for you to forgive yourself, Capricorn. Anything that happened to you when you were a child, it's not your fault. And let's get some advice for you, Capricorn. What advice do you have for Capricorn for next week as it pertains to this reading? What advice do you have, universe, spirit guides, and angels, for the Capricorns that resonated with this message? We have the 8 card, do not drink. Do not drink poison. It says, do not do things you know are bad for you. And this is where you can start, Capricorn. This is pointing out the toxic behaviors, toxic behavior in your life. If you know something is not good for you, then don't do it. And that's where you can start. Let me read a little bit for you so you can get more detailed advice. So it says here, it says avoid toxic situations, people, or relationships. Do not partake in what you know is not best for you. Ending harmful relationships, changing toxic habits, or improving your nutrition and health regime. A clean out from your home and pantry of substances foods, even fabrics that can poison your personal environment. Changing unhealthy, harmful thoughts and beliefs about yourself, Capricorn, let me read that again. Changing unhealthy, harmful thoughts and beliefs about yourself and refusing to speak ill of others. Choosing to encourage, support, and lead through kindness and strength. So this is about you being the person that you want to see. And maybe you know this about yourself. You know that you can be toxic, but the only way to change is by being that change. I know it sounds corny, but it's the truth. So it's talking about situations you know may hurt or endanger you, and substances which could be toxic for you, and it's time to give that up. You have to eradicate that which can poison you for, finally make the decision now. It's not cruel to refuse to hurt yourself. You will be astonished at the energy you will have once you remove these toxins from your life. It's not just about choosing to encourage, support, and lead through kindness and strength of others, but for yourself, to yourself. So that's your advice, Capricorn. Don't do things that you know are bad for you. And that's your first step. And that was your reading. Well, I like how all that tied together for you. So, I don't know why these are so hard to take apart. Okay. We have Gemini. Okay, I'm going to take a little break. So, let me see if I can... Nope, I can't find it. I don't know. Hopefully this doesn't go dead. But I'm going to take a quick break. I have to put my clothes in the dryer, so just hold on. Okay, I'm back. I'm just moving everything, aren't I? Okay, Gemini. Take a look what you can expect next week. August 14th to the 20th, 21st, I think. What can Gemini expect next week? So we have the Lovers, some soulmate energy, the Star. Wow. So we have Aquarius and Gemini. And the Seven of Pentacles. Under the deck, we have the Five of Swords. Uh-oh. Somebody wants to win at all costs. Well, with this Lovers and the Star with the Seven of Pentacles, like I said, you could be dealing with Aquarius or another Gemini. And you may not necessarily be talking to this person. You may just be dreaming about this person, maybe trying to decide if the investment is worth it. It's all relative, especially you're never gonna know until you try, right? So you can dream it up in your head and it could be all great in fantasy land, right, in our heads, but when we actually get to do it, get to know the person and go on dates and stuff, you're not gonna know for sure. So let's get some details. Tell me about the Lovers. What is this about? What do they need to know? For what they can expect next week. Tell me about this Lovers card. Two of Wands. Ten of Pentacles. Like I said, this is you trying to decide. Should I get involved? Am I ready for a relationship? Or should I not? Do I want to invest that time and energy into a relationship instead of just dating around? And you have this Devil energy under the deck. This is about your desires. Usually the Devil means you're just wanting to take care of your desires. This is about someone having an obsession or wanting to have their physical needs met. So this could be you or the person you're thinking about or that you're involved with, for some of you. So let's take a look at the Star. Is this someone that's at a distance? Is this physical distance or emotional distance? Let's take a look. Tell me about the Star. How does this fit? The Tower and the Ace of Cups. Wow. Four of Cups. I just had to get an extra card there. You have the High Priestess on the bottom. So with this Star card, something happened. Maybe you, whether it was with this person, it started fast and ended fast. Maybe it was the wrong timing. And if this was a past person, this is you healing from that situation and you feeling like not really caring about relationships, to be honest. For some of you. This is just for some of you. Depends on if this resonates. You'll know. But let's get some more information with the Seven of Pentacles. This is about investment. Should you invest more time and energy into this person if you're seeing this person now, or should you invest in finding someone that you connect with? Tell me about this Seven of Pentacles. It's Page of Pentacles, yeah. Nine of Pentacles, yeah. This is you looking closely at how much time and energy you're gonna have to put into this, and figuring out, do I want to even invest more time in someone else, or should I invest that time in myself? Because this Nine of Pentacles is a single card. You're like, you could be thinking, you know, I like things the way they are. I think I'll just build on myself for now. This is what you're trying to decide. Maybe you're thinking you want to go back to school, learn something new. Maybe you just like your peace. Let's see, but there's this Five of Swords now. Let's look at that. I haven't been clarifying that, but I feel like I need to. What is this Five of Swords for Gemini? Something that they don't see right now, but what is this? The Strength card and the Death card. The Two of Swords. Yeah, I don't feel like you think that you're ready. Maybe you want to be ready. Maybe you're thinking you're getting pressure from outside, friends, family, or this is just you putting pressure on yourself. But this is about your beliefs. Because sometimes our beliefs outdated beliefs can be directing us to live a life that we didn't even want in the first place. So with this Death card and Strength, you're having to be strong and decide, the way I've been living my life, is it the decisions I've made for me or other people? Find out where this because the Five of Swords tends to be self-sabotage, also very petty and vindictive energy, like angry. Maybe this is, you're just angry. You're just angry in general, and you don't know where that's coming from. So maybe that's what it is what I'm seeing. And this is like, just take the time to find out, where is that coming from? Maybe past decisions that you've made, like I said, up to this point. What's Gemini's advice for this reading, or what they can expect next week? What do they need to focus on? What is their advice? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What is Gemini's advice? Let's see. Oop, this is another one. It says, keep your temper. Don't allow anger to rule you. And I think I just got this one for the previous sign, but I'll read it again for you, Gemini. So didn't I tell you about the anger? There's anger here. So let's see. This talks about Okay, I want to tell you about the story. This is an Alice in Wonderland deck. Let me see that, but this is her side, and I think you can relate to this. Is the caterpillar's advice to Alice is very good counsel indeed. For Alice to make her way through Wonderland, and for any of us to make our way through life, we must be wary of our temper taking over our good sense. It's natural that Alice is feeling out of sorts. She is contending with the uncertainty of her size and the loss of the sense of self she has relied upon all her young life. She needs help, but to get help, she must be patient with the caterpillar's slowness, the Cheshire cat's nonsense, a rabbit that doesn't see her for who she is, and even more curiousness. If Alice reacts and grows angry at the creatures within Wonderland, she may never make her way through to the other side. So this is not to say that anger is wrong or unnatural, but when we are seeking the help of others, it is best not to get angry if they do things a little differently. Acknowledge your irritation quietly to yourself and do not deny your response. But know it is important for you to continue to find ways to communicate with those about you. Growing angry with them would serve no purpose at all except to make you more lost and isolated than ever. Remind yourself you will go far further when you harness your power and use it at the right time, which is, by the way, not right now. This is about you. It's telling you to be patient. Be patient with yourself, be patient with others around you at this time. And like I said, this is about you figuring out what it is about your life. There's something that you're wanting to invest in, and maybe it's yourself. Maybe you need to be investing in yourself. Maybe some more growth, emotional growth, and that will help you. So that was your reading, Gemini. I'm just trying to get these done within under 2 hours. It's already been over an hour, I think. An hour and a half. Oh, jeez. I just tend to talk and I forget about the time. Okay, Libra. It's your turn. What can Libra expect next week? August 14th through the 20th. Or 21st. Yeah, it's 14th through the 20th. What can Libra expect? What can Libra expect next week? We have the Eight of Wands. Yeah, Eight of Wands. The Hermit. We're dealing with the Virgo. And Temperance. Temperance. Under the deck is the Death card. Eight of Swords under that. A lot of people are going through the dark night of the soul. This is just a change in your belief systems. And it can feel painful emotionally. But let's take a look. Eight of Wands, the Hermit. This is about you healing, having patience with yourself. The Hermit is about shining light on the things that are dark within you, or things that you haven't wanted to look at. And we have the Eight of Wands here, and this is somebody could be telling you this, or you could be just telling yourself this is what you need to focus on to heal. And this is what you're going to be working on this coming week. It's about love for yourself. That's what I think. Especially with this Eight of Wands. Get some more details though. Talking about the Eight of Wands for Libra. Eight of Wands. We have the Temperance card again. The Queen of Cups is about emotional healing. Under the deck we had Two of Wands. So making the decision to work on yourself. So let's take a look at the Hermit. Doing the work. I mean, Eight of Wands can mean communication, it can be love. A lot of busy work. And this isn't just, this is important. Tell me about the Hermit. Ace of Swords. And the King of Pentacles. More earth energy. Needing to ground yourself. This is, we have the Five of Swords under the deck. Yeah, you're needing clarity, and you're needing to do this next week, or you're going to be working on this. And a lot of times our finances can be connected to our self-worth as well. So doing this work can help you if you've been having any financial issues. This can help with your finances and your career. Because often when we have that, shine a light on things that we don't, like I said, want to look at about ourselves that we know needs work. When it comes to our self-worth, we get that back when we start loving ourselves and valuing ourselves more. That tends to show out in our environment. So the more you give to yourself, the more the universe is going to give to you. I know that sounds weird, but that's how it works. And when you do, guess what? The Sun. More clarity. This is about you being happy. Finally getting over. I hear getting over yourself. So let's look at the Temperance card, because you got it twice. It's about healing, like I said, having patience with yourself. Because it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take some time. How much time though? I don't know. It's different for everybody. I got the Hanged Man. No, okay. I'm just gonna. What else for the Temperance card? Three of Wands. So with the Hanged Man, yeah, you needing to take a look at yourself, looking at things from a different perspective. This is going to really help you in that healing journey. With that Death card, this is spiritual awakening. Also means that self-worth issue that keeps coming up. Once you do that, you're going to be able to have that passion and joy for your life again, and for the future, for what that holds, and excited about it too. So let's get some advice for Libra. What advice do you have for Libra, universe, spirit guides, and angels when it comes to this reading, for what they can expect next week? What do they need to hear? What does Libra need to hear? Number 10, follow your own good advice. Trust yourself. You know what is best for you. So you already know. You just have to do it. But yeah, it can be hard to trust ourselves, especially when it's a self-worth issue. And I'm going to read a little bit of this one so you can get a better idea. So I won't read the whole thing, but it says this card is also says you do know what is best for you and often give yourself excellent advice, but then you don't often follow it. It says you are being gently advised to settle yourself emotionally, to think through a problem, to stop admonishing yourself, and to follow your good advice to yourself. Perhaps treating yourself like a close friend or dear child will help you to move calmly forward without criticizing yourself too harshly for the situation you currently find yourself in. You can change this if you follow your own very good sense. So this is you having harsh self-judgment for a mistake or error you made. Unmet personal expectations causing inconsolable sadness for yourself. It could be hard on yourself. It says this is a reminder to detach, find clarity, and follow your personal internal guidance system, which has some very practical solutions. So there you go, Libra. You already know what to do. Just trust yourself. Everyone has value. It's about seeing the value in yourself that causes problems in our lives. So do that soul searching. Take some time for yourself. Learn about yourself again. Sometimes we get so busy with our day-to-day that we forget to take time for ourselves. Okay, who's next? Aquarius. Okay, Aquarius, what can you expect for next week? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Important messages for Aquarius. What can they expect next week? August 14th through the 20th. Ace of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Five of Cups, and the Strength under the deck. Could be dealing with a Leo, Earth sign, Scorpio. So let's take a look. There's an offer being made. Communication, could be from an air sign. Leads to regret. This could also be someone that is very their words can be hurtful at times. Maybe they don't think before they speak, is what I'm hearing. So let's take a look. Tell me more about what Aquarius can expect next week. Tell me about this Ace of Pentacles. What do they need to know? Knight of Cups, Three of Pentacles. Somebody wanting to work with you could be having to do, if this is with work or personal. Somebody's giving you, maybe it's a dinner date, and what they're wanting is more. They want a relationship with you. So there's underlying, what's the word? someone that tends to play mind games. So that's what I'm getting in the background. So let's take a look at this Knight of Swords. Knight of Swords, what is this? Nine of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment on the bottom deck. I think this is you. You may be turning this down, and I say that because I feel like your priorities are elsewhere. Wanting to remain single because you have this Wheel of Fortune, and this is about you moving towards something else is what I'm getting. It's all about you, and this is what could cause this person, trigger this person is what I'm hearing, trigger. So let's look. Five of Cups. Is this the other person? I don't think they're very happy. I don't feel like this is you, Aquarius. Let's see. Five of Cups. All these readings are not intended to be love readings. They're just whatever comes out. So just so you know. Eight of Wands. And the Nine of Swords. Under the deck, we have the Tower. I do see the Tower under here too. We have this Tower under the Strength card. So this is about you being strong and standing up for yourself. Like, especially when it comes to unwanted unwanted attention or affection from someone that you don't want to date. So if this is something else, this could be regret from the past. Now, this could be having to do with love, but someone is just very, I'm hearing just very, self-conscious about this. It's all in their mind. They can't stop thinking about it. Maybe they can't stop thinking about you. And maybe your words cut, because Aquariuses can be pretty direct. They don't leave anything to the imagination. I tell you how it is. So this could be causing a Tower moment for them, and they're not really dealing with it very well. So no, this is about you just standing up for yourself. That's what I'm getting. So let's take a look at the advice. Maybe this will give us some more detailed information. What does Aquarius need to know? What is their advice as it relates to this reading for what they can expect next week, August 14th through the 20th? They need more details. We have, okay, this deals with this. This is about regret, past regret, because we have, you can't go back to yesterday. Be in the present, Aquarius. So for some of you, this is about you regretting something in the past. So let's take a look. This is number 44. Let's take a look. Okay. It says you are more than your past. You have evolved and changed. Sharing your history is only to share who you once were. You are no longer the same person. So in this story of Alice, this is her little story. Can relate to this. This always has a lesson in it. So in this lovely moment, Alice is being asked to recount her adventures for the Griffin, who longs to hear them and is genuinely interested. Alice would love to share too, but she knows if she talks a great deal about what has happened and where she is from, she will never truly be able to move forward and find out who she is now that she has changed and is within the world of Wonderland. The Griffin wants her to share so he can be entertained and perhaps get to know her a little better, but for Alice, the thought of reliving the past is no good, as it will not help him know her, as she has changed so much, and therefore her history is not a way to true friendship. Perhaps this is the same for you. Focus on creating new memories, on sharing experiences, on getting to know someone and letting them know you in the present, through observation and conversation. Accept that you have changed. As we change, the simple telling of who we were and what we did is sometimes not as powerful as sharing who we are becoming and experiencing new adventures right on the heart of the precious present moment. Yes, we can share our past adventures and histories, but perhaps you were quite a different person then. So consider adventuring forth and fully experiencing the present with people you have connected with. Your past will spill out of you when the time is right for the sharing of such things. So there you go, Aquarius. Now, I don't necessarily have to understand the messages because, like I said, there's a lot of messages for different of you, different people that are watching this, should I say. But it'll make sense when it's meant to. Let's see. I think we have 2 more left. 2 more signs. 3 more signs. Wow. Cancer. You are next. Hopefully my phone doesn't die. If it does, I'll just charge it and come back on and do the rest. So Cancer, what can you expect next week? August 14th through the 20th. Nine of Swords. Uh-oh. You have some anxiety, maybe nightmares. Ace of Pentacles. And the Page of Cups. Under the deck we have the Hierophant. So somebody's really nervous, really driving themselves crazy about some type of offer. And maybe even an apology, or just that's just how they are. Some people can be very childlike in how they, when it comes to relationships. So let's take a look. Is this Cancer or is this someone else? I don't see any of your energy, Cancer, so it's probably somebody else. Nine of Swords. Clarify the Nine of Swords for Cancer, for what they can expect. Oops, this flipped. Five of Swords. One more. Clarify the Nine of Swords. And the Queen of Pentacles. Earth sign. Get it in your chart, or this is someone you're dealing with. So, someone is causing this anxiety. Could be an earth sign. There's a lot of anger. Are you dealing with a narcissist? So that's what I'm getting here. This earth sign could be a narcissist. Maybe they're causing you this anxiety. Let's get more info. Let's take a look at the Ace of Pentacles. What is this? Five of Cups, the Four of Wands. I'm hearing that there was an offer made in the past, and this is causing some past regret, maybe even could be a little bit of a depression, because it's like someone's thinking about the past and how things could have been different, but something went wrong here, and they could have even been the cause of it. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe they don't work well. Some people just do not. They don't know how to communicate. They've never had to compromise. I say compromise, but like in the sense that when you work with somebody, it's a give and take. And a lot of only children don't learn this because they don't have siblings. Not all only children, but a lot of them are. They get spoiled, or they are spoiled, so they don't learn the value in sharing and how that will help them in, you know, their adult life. So let's take a look at this Page of Cups. How does this fit in with what Cancer can expect next week? What is this Page of Cups? Is this an apology? Two of Wands, Two of Pentacles. Let's get one more. And the Sun. Okay. Yeah, so this could be this person's deciding to make things right, or feeling like if they apologize, it's like a peace offering. You know, this is small, but they're hoping that it'll clear things up. Maybe you can be friends again, at least, is what I'm hearing. But they may know that they have some work to do. But got Ten of Pentacles, Ten of Cups. Oh my gosh. I think they really do value you. They just may not know how to. Like I said, they just don't have those tools that people need to when it comes to relationships, romantic or otherwise. You know? But I think this will be resolved in the future. That's what I'm seeing. So let's see, what is the advice for Cancer as it pertains to this situation they can expect next week? What is the advice for Cancer? I don't feel like this is a cross-watcher reading, so. Advice for Cancer. Okay, we have painting the roses red, covering up errors. So, yeah, if this person made a mistake, they know they made the mistake. They're having to learn to create what they want, and it's hard for them. Maybe they haven't had to do that before, and things just they're used to getting their way, is what I'm hearing. So let's take a look. Number 27. So, I'll give you the short version. Working for or being in a relationship with someone who is harsh on those who make mistakes. I'm getting maybe this person had to deal with that. Somebody, or maybe their parents were very strict with them and making mistakes was not an option. Feeling forced to cover up errors to avoid punishment. Fear of mistakes being discovered. Hiding the evidence as the consequences are much harsher than the mistake. Feeling that what you need to do to stay safe is no longer reasonable. So for you, I think this is more about them than you, but for your advice, I would say with this person, especially if you're dealing with a narcissist, it's hard for them to see themselves and the things that they do as wrong. So you may need to just stay away from this person because, like I said, they may feel like all they need to do is apologize and that it'll make everything better. But there's more to it than that. And for you, I would say, when it comes to narcissists, and I feel like I need to tell you this, whether you feel like this is a cross-watcher's read or not, I'm talking to Cancer. You cannot reason with narcissists because they're all about control and controlling you, your perception of them and their actions and how you see them in your life. It's a never-ending, exhausting, emotional roller coaster. So if you get, they call it the ick. If you get the ick, that means stay away from them, because this is someone that doesn't really care about your feelings or your input. And they may tell you that they do, but their actions, tell you otherwise. So just listen to your gut on this one. And that is your advice, Cancer. And we're almost done. We have Scorpio and Pisces next. So, okay, Scorpio, you're next. And Pisces, sorry, you're last. I forgot that I forgot to organize them, but I guess that's just the way it was meant to be, so. And I'll have the timestamps so you can just go straight to your sign. Anyway, so tell me about Scorpio. What can they expect next week? August 14th through the 20th. Universe, spirit guides, and angels. What can Scorpio expect? We have the Eight of Wands, the Hermit again. This looks like the same reading I had. Who was it? Can't remember. Ace of Swords. Okay, well, at least that's different. The Hierophant in the bottom deck again. Everybody's dealing with relationships. I thought I shuffled these pretty good. Well, let's see. What's this about? Well, at least I don't see the Death card, Scorpio. This is about you. Self-reflection, soul-searching, and getting clear on something. Maybe you're having to change maybe this could be simple as just an idea that you're needing to work on for work or just a personal project. But if it's deeper, this is about you, like I said, soul searching, finding clarity about yourself, belief systems. So let's take a look and get some details. 8 of Wands. Tell me more about the 8 of Wands for Scorpio. What is this? This is a lot of action around you in your environment. 2 of Swords. 8 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're trying to tune out everything. There's something, a lot of things are going on around you, whether it's family or just at work or the world itself. Like, there's just so much going on. You're trying to focus on your work, whatever that is for you, and tune out the world. This is about your 10 of Pentacles. We have this Hierophant being dedicated. This is about your financial stability. So, why is the Hermit here though? What is it that they're searching for? Shining a light on things. Tell me more about the Hermit for Scorpio, for what they can expect next week. Temperance. The Judgment card. Maybe you're judging yourself too harshly, and this is you taking a look at that and having to heal something. This is about being fair to yourself. Maybe I'm getting that you tend to be hard on yourself. But Scorpios are really good. They're really good detectives. So I don't see this being a problem for you. But it's just something that needs to be done. And with that, you'll get the clarity that you need. Let's take a look at the Ace of Swords. What is the Ace of Swords for Scorpio? Oh, these cards flipped out. So we have the 5 of Cups and the Hermit. There's a Hermit again. What is this? This is... maybe you're feeling sorry for yourself, because this, with this 5 of Cups, tends to be, you know, you focus too much on the past, on the what went wrong, and what you're going to be learning is that you don't get anywhere doing that. And this is seeing this pattern and recognizing it and owning that this is what you've done. But once you recognize something, you're able to let it go. You say, I'm not going to feel sorry for myself for things that didn't work out in the past. I'm not going to do that to myself anymore. I'm stopping that. This is about you learning to change your behavior, thoughts, because you are the one that controls your own thoughts, right? You don't let other people control them. And this is you stopping that with this Ace of Swords. That's the clarity that you get. But all you needed is that. Taking time for yourself to see that. I think the theme for all the signs this week is taking it easy on yourself, not being so hard on yourself. So let's get some advice. What is Scorpio's advice when it comes to this reading? How does this all fit? What is it that they need to know? What do they need to do when they're faced with this next week. Nature communication, number 37. It says, flower energy, fairy energies, elemental messengers. It's a little bit of a general advice card. Let me see. See if I can get some clarity for you. Okay, let's see. You can look at that. I love these cards, are so pretty. Okay. It says you are being asked not to make assumptions. Be open to possibilities that seem to be outside rational expectation. Attempts to communicate with beings from other realms. Within nature, spiritual planes, or even just humans, it is thought that there is no chance of speaking to or being understood by. Be open and express the desire for communication. Be more lateral and less literal about the ways communication can take place. Be a being worth communicating with. This will go far. And it says here, Alice, Alice thinks because the flowers are, well, flowers, that they cannot speak, reason, or communicate. This is about people being very different from you, or so you think, and they may not have anything meaningful to say. But it's like you're being asked to be someone that's worth talking to. Like, open your heart and mind and express your desire. And new bonds and cords of understanding can grow between, you know, the people in your life. And that's your advice for next week. Like I said, sometimes it doesn't make sense now, but once you get to next week, it'll make sense. And last but definitely not least, Pisces. It's your turn. What do we have for Pisces? This is the last zodiac, and we'll be done with the readings. What can Pisces expect next week? Universe, spirit guides, and angels. Pisces sun or rising. The devil? Oh, great. Could be dealing with the Capricorn. Let's see. Temperance, patience, the Three of Swords, heartbreak, Page of Wands under the deck, getting communication about someone that left, or maybe longing. There's longing here, whether it's you or someone you're dealing with, or someone's thinking about you. Let's see. Tell me about the devil energy for what Pisces can expect next week. I don't see any communication with anybody except for that Page of Wands. It could be small, could be a text message, or just maybe running into someone for some of you. Tell me about the devil for what Pisces can expect next week, August 14th through the 20th. Ten of Cups. This is about what somebody desires. Two of Swords. Somebody desires you, Pisces, but you're not reciprocating, is what I'm seeing. Maybe you're just too different from this person, is what I'm hearing. Let's get some information on Temperance. Why is Temperance here? What is this healing about? So there's patience and healing needing to be done here. Six of Swords, Ace of Wands. What else? Let's put this, Eight of Pentacles. Under the deck we have a Hangman and the Ace of Pentacles. Someone wants to resolve this with you. Let's just say someone is wanting to resolve maybe your relationship, something that happened in the past. You want to work it out. And if this is a romantic person, somebody that's, you know, you were dating in the past, or an ex, this is someone that still sees, they're still attracted to you. They still, I don't know about love, but they have a lot of love for you. I don't know if they're in love with you, but you'll know. But with this Three of Swords here, what are they? Someone's waiting for the right time, maybe to I don't want to say anything yet. Tell me about the Three of Swords for Pisces, for what they can expect next year. Uh-oh, something may be happening next year for you, Pisces. Three of Swords. Tell me about Three of Swords for Pisces, for what they can expect. What is this? Three of Swords. Seven of Swords. Ugh. And the Moon. Somebody's hiding this heartbreak. They're not going to let you know. That's what I'm getting. The Emperor could be dealing with the fire sign. But yeah, they have a lot of regret and sadness about whatever happened in the past. And they still desire you. They desire this connection that you have with them. They could have self-sabotaged themselves in this connection with you. Especially with this Moon and the Seven of Swords. Ugh, look, we have the Lovers and behind them. I mean, yeah, behind the Moon. But, Seven of Swords is somebody that just does not... They have a lot of emotional issues, and this could come from their belief system, so... That's hard. That's something hard. That's something you can't do nothing about. This is all work they have to do. And if they don't want to do it, then it's not going to work. Their relationships are not going to work with anybody, not just you. So, but with this Page of Wands here, maybe they want to talk about the past. About how things were left. That's up to you if you want to talk to them, because that's what I see. Maybe contacting you. Like I said, it may not be about this. It may be just an opening they want to. You run into them, they say hi, you know, whatever. How are you doing? That kind of thing. But I guess they're looking for an way to communicate with you. Where it's a casual thing at first. So just watch out for that. Let's get you some advice, Pisces. What should Pisces do? What do they need to focus on as it relates to this situation coming up next week for Pisces? August 14th through the 20th. Oh, jeez. Cards are just flipping. Okay, we're going to get this one because this one fell out. Okay, so this is such a curious dream. Grounding, returning to reality, and coming home. 45. Let's look at that. I feel like you are... You're not... This person is not even... I don't want to say you're not thinking about this person at all, but... You just seem to have, like... Your mind is elsewhere. You know what I mean? Let's see, what does this say? It says, a time and work must be done. Eat well and prepare good meals. Make magic in your everyday activities and ordinary moments. A return from an extraordinary experience, adventure, travel, or holiday. When the time is right, you will encounter Wonderland once again. So some of you that went on a trip before, maybe you could be seeing somebody that was that's got you, you know, feeling dreamy. But it's time for you to ground, it's saying. It says integrate the experiences you've had and do the very simple mundane tasks that most people don't consider special enough to have any magic at all within them, but they are magic. Let every simple act be done with awareness, simplicity, gratitude, and kindness. Do not be dissatisfied with the seemingly mundane nature of it all. Instead, embrace this coming back to earth as an opportunity to ground, reconnect, and to bring a sense of the sacred, of the magic of Wonderland to all that you do. No matter how humble it may be, you will return to that extraordinary place again. But for now, embrace the joy of being at home within your humanity. So, just do what you've been doing. It's what I'm seeing, Pisces. Looks like you're doing great. You had an extraordinary experience up to this point, and although you may need to do some grounding, getting out into nature, and just like this, like it said in the advice, doing the mundane, but I think that's what's best for you right now. And for whatever is going on next week, I don't think that you will be that bothered by it, to be honest. This is something that this person has to deal with. But just be aware that if you let them, they may make you try and bring you down, is what I'm saying. Like, they may be wanting to try and manipulate you, or it's like, why are you so happy, Pisces? What is it about your life that's so good? You know, that type of energy. So just be aware of that. Okay, this is the end of the readings. I was gonna chat, but kind of tired. It's like, how long has it been? Like almost 2.5 hours. So I'll probably do a video where I'm just chatting about whatever. I'll probably put the title in there. I have no problem talking to myself, but if there's people that come on and want to chat, that's fine too. So like I said, if you want a private reading, just click on my link in the description and tune in for another reading. Bye.